External Affairs Minister Jaishankar is in Maldives. He in fact inaugurated several projects and an MOU between both nations as well. In his address in Maldives, he said that for India, neighborhood is a priority, and in the neighborhood, Maldives is a priority. He also said that they share the closest of bonds of history and kinship, India and Maldives. He also said that he looks forward to Muizzu's guidance on further enhancing the special partnership between both nations. My colleague Ghazali joins us with more details. Ghazali, take us through the MOU that was signed between Maldives and India, as well as Jaishankar's statements from his speech.
See, the first very significant thing about this trip is that this certainly shows the kind of language being used by our foreign minister in Maldives. He reiterates that how Mr. Muizzu came for the swearing-in ceremony and then had a detailed discussion with the External Affairs Minister as well as Prime Minister in June. But this time in this visit, the language has changed certainly. Mr. Jaishankar keeps talking about the shared relations, shared values, culture, history with Maldives, and also recounts that how India had assisted Maldives even during the COVID era by providing vaccines. Now, the discussions were primarily held around developmental partnership, defense and maritime cooperation, economic and trade ties, and people linkages. When it comes to the MOUs, the very significant MOU between India and Maldives has been on two fronts. One is the digital payment. So Mr. Jaishankar said that perhaps in coming days, Maldives will also have the first UPI transaction facility as well. So that is one significant MOU. The second MOU is about the training of the Maldivian civil servants there. Around 1,000 civil servants will be under-trained by India, and this is a collaboration between the National Center for Good Governance and the Civil Service Commission for an additional 1,000 slots for training Maldivian civil servants. So this shows the kind of recalibrated approach between the two countries from a time when there was an India Out campaign launched by Mr. Muizzu, and he became the president in November last year, to this time, to this month, that today both the countries are talking about joint partnership over every other details, like the strategic partnership. There are trade ties being talked about, and also some developmental projects in Maldives were inaugurated by Dr. Jaishankar, which was related to the public health services.